Let me shock you. Just watch.
My fellow students, don't bother about whose lecturer teaches you in class. I know it's not come from class. Follow me. Let me show you shortcuts on how to draw a double riveted, double strap, zigzag butt joint. Alright, let's. Okay, so to draw a double riveted, double strap, zigzag butt joint, we'll need some calculation as usual. As I told you, anything regarding rivet, you must calculate first. Now, what is the calculation first? I've already done the calculation here. Okay, now we'll be giving just this as a parameter. We'll be giving only t from your question. Okay, so we'll be giving thickness of the middle plate or the middle strap to be equals to 10 millimeter. Okay, for example, this will always be given in the question. Now with this, now we can find the remaining parameters. Now you know that d, that is diameter, is equals to 6 root t is the formula. So d is equals to 6 root 10, bringing t in place of 10. Okay, I mean 10 in place of t, so 6 root 10 will give you 18.8, which is approximately 90 millimeter. Okay, and we have d, we can find other parameters. Now our margin is equal to 1.5 d, which is 1.5 times 19 will give you 29 millimeter. Our pitch is 3d, which is 3 times 19 will give you 57 millimeter. The head of our rivet is 1.6d, which is 1.6 times 19 will give you 30.4 millimeter. And then 2d, okay, we'll need this 2 times 19 will give you 38 millimeter. And the thickness of the remaining plates, this is a double rivet, okay, double strap. That means it's one strap on top, the middle one, and then the other one under. Okay, double strap. So this two different plates on top and under, the thickness is 0.625d, which give us 12 millimeter. Okay, so we also need 3d to 3d 3 times 19, which will give you 57 millimeter. Okay, we'll need this too. Okay, now with all these parameters, now we can draw. So the first thing we need to do is to draw a straight line. Okay, now I advise carry your diagram, situate the diagram towards the upper part, like the front or the top part of the paper. Okay, so we're going to draw a straight line. Okay, after drawing a straight line, what next do we do? The thickness of our normal plate, that's our middle plate, is 10 millimeter. Okay, so you measure 10 millimeter upward. Okay, 10 millimeter, mark the points. Let's measure 10 millimeter this way, so mark the points. Then you join the two of them. Just draw this line, no specific measurements, just draw. Okay, now after drawing that, now this is double strap. Watch the question. Double riveted, double strap. So this is double strap. You have 3 different plates. Okay, if it's single strap, you have just 2 plates. If it's double strap, you have 3 different plates. Now this is the middle plate or the middle strap. Now I want to get the double strap on top, and we're given the thickness of the other strap, that is T2, to be 0.65d, which gives us 12 millimeter. Okay, so with our meter rule, measure 12 millimeter up. That is 1.2 cm, is the same thing. Okay, and then 12 up this way, and then you join the 2 points. Okay, so is pick any points, maybe let's take here, and then draw a center line. Now this center line I'm drawing will serve as the center of one rivet. Okay, having drawn the center line, now this is a double riveted. Okay, that means what comes to mind is 2 rivets. If it's double riveted, chain type, 2 rivets. Double riveted, zigzag type, you have 4 rivets. Okay, and get this, you can see the table spelled on your screen. So the table will also help you. So this is double riveted. This is zigzag. You have how many sides? And how many rivets? I mean to say, you have 4 rivets. Okay, so we're going to draw 4 rivets. Now this line starts at the center of our first rivet. The distance between the center of our first rivet to the center of our second rivet is 2d. It's a constant, 2d. Now 2d here is 38 millimeter, right? So measure 38. I will mark the 38. We'll mark, and then we'll join the lines. Okay, so having done that, now the distance between this rivet, now second rivet to the third rivet, is 3D. It's a constant too. So measure, and our 3D here is 57 millimeter. Okay, so measure 57 this way. 57 and 57 so this way. 57, okay, and then we join. Now having done that, now the distance between the third rivet to the fourth rivet is 2D. Remember we did 2D, 3D, now doing 2D. Okay, and 2D gave us 38, right? 38. So measuring 38. Okay, so measuring 38 here. Sorry, lest I forget. Okay, remember we measured 1.2 here. You're still doing the same thing to downward. Okay, sorry, so measure 1.2, 12 millimeter. That's the thickness of the second plate to 12. So I'm measuring 1.2 down. Measure 1.2 down too, and then we'll join the points. Okay, now what are we gonna do next? Now please watch this. Our diameter, as the rivet diameter, is 19, right? Okay, now we're going to divide 19 into 2. So 19 divided by 2 will give you 9.5, okay, which is 0.95 cm or 9.5 millimeters. So I'm going to use 0.5. Now at this center, don't use the center line, okay? Here, this is the center. 0.95, you can see 0.95 is here. Okay, you mark 0.95, okay, just 0.95, and this 19. Here, doing the same thing to upward, okay, 0.95 and 0.95, 0.95, okay, that's it. Now we're doing the same thing for this line, and this line. So we're going to do 0.95 too. Okay, so after doing that, I will then join all these points, join them this way, join, to the last one. Remember, our head, as our diameter head, is equals to 1.6D, which gives us 30.4 millimeter. Now this value here is in diameter, okay? So if the diameter is 13.4 for the head of the rivet, if the diameter is 30.4, then what will be the radius? 30.4 divided by 2, right? Which will give us 15.2. Now I told you earlier, anything regarding rivets, if you give your calculation, if calculation answer gives you a decimal, always approximate. Okay, so with our compass and ruler, we'll measure 1.5, okay? Okay, after measuring that, we will place it here at the midpoint, and then we'll draw a curve. Okay, do the same thing so for this part, placing the midpoint, and draw your curve. Okay, so sorry, so you're repeating the same thing for all these rivets. Okay, so I've done it for the four rivet now are complete. Okay, now what do we do next? Remember our margin, our M, okay, 1.5D, which is 29 millimeter. Now on this middle strap, okay, on this middle plate here, from the center line, measure 29. This is 29, okay. Center line here, 29. Also measure 29 to up 29. Your measurement should be within the middle plate, okay. And you come towards the last two from this middle, measure 29, and also from here too, also measuring 29. Right. Now after measuring 29, we get our protector. I want you to watch this part very closely. So I want you to get your protector and you place it at this point here. This point you marked, place it up here, make it straight, okay? Now we're not giving our angle, but it's always a constant, okay? Theta is equal to 10 degrees. It's a constant. Now watch this. After placing our protector this way, this is 90, right? We're gonna move 10 degrees this way, which should give us 80. 90, 10 degrees this way. So when we mark the points, this our ruler this way, okay? But we'll just join only these 2 points. Then these points. Do the same thing to here. Turn it upside down, okay? And then this is 90, going this way, 80. Alright. I'm going to do the same thing too for this side. Okay. So we are done. Now after we are done, now this remaining part, okay, there is no formula for it. Now this is what I want to do. There's no formula for it, so you can try to use 1.5 here. So from this point, measure 1.5. I will tell you why. This middle plate has to be the longest. Okay, so you can just add 1.5 cm, taking that point, and then join it. Okay, so do the same thing too for this side, 1.5, 1.5. Okay, now if you watch, I made this part broken lines, okay, because since it's a double riveted, okay, it's zigzag. You have 2 real rivets and 2 imaginary rivets, because this one will be inside the rivets, okay. So this will be virtual and this will be real, and this will be virtual, okay, and you do not do them with broken lines. Okay, so having done this, now remember this is the front view, okay. Now I want to draw the top view or the plan. Now as usual, you just draw a straight line, okay. Straight line at any point. I said to make here bigger is your choice. Just draw a straight line at this point, okay. After drawing the straight line, now we are going to elongate these points down. What do I mean? So I'm bringing this side down, okay. I'm still bringing this part down. I'm also bringing this part so down. Okay, do the same thing to okay, so I've done that. Now the distance between our margin, okay, to the center of the first rivet margin is what? 29 millimeter. So measure 29 millimeter. So I measure 29, okay, 29 on this first line, okay. I'll do the same thing on the last one, 29, okay. Now the pitch, that's the distance between 2 successful rivets, is 57 millimeter, okay. So measuring 57, this is 57, okay. And also measure 57 from this point, 57. Alright. Now, what about this part? Since it's a zigzag formation, we'll divide. Okay, let's do this way. Let's join this point with a faint line, okay? Join with a faint line. And join this point also with a faint line. Alright. I haven't done that. Now you come to the center point, okay? Now you're dividing this part into two. What do I mean? This is 57, right? 57 divided by 2 will give about 28.5. So this is 28. Let me show 29, okay? Do the same thing to here, 29. Or 28.5 is the same thing. Okay? After from this point, you then measure your pitch, which is 57. So you measure 57 here. Then measure 57. Okay. Now having done that, now you get your compass, and then with the diameter or with the radius you use in drawing this curve here, the radius you use in drawing this curve here. On all these points you marked, you draw circles. So you pin here and draw circles. Okay. So I pin at all the centers. Those points are marked, and then drew the circle, pin and drew, pin and drew circle. Okay. And after doing that, you come back to your front view. Measure the distance between this center, okay, to this other part. Okay, measure the distance. Then you come back to your plan, and then you pin that same point, and then draw broken lines. During a circle, this circle I draw should be denoted the broken lines. Okay, so you are doing that. We're doing this for all these circles. Alright, so I've done the broken lines for all the points. Okay, so very quickly, what I want to do next, now from this last circle here, okay, from this last one, okay, so measuring back of our margin, which is 29. We're measuring back of our margin, which is 29. So measure 29 here and back here too. Measure 29. Okay, measuring that, and then we'll join these 2 points, and then we'll close our rivets. Now watch this. Okay, so I'm gonna close just from here to this point. So we're closing it. Okay, it's 6 line, and then we come down 1 cm. This is just the finishing touch, okay? It doesn't have any specific dimension. You can actually use 0.5, you can use anything of your choice. So I want to decide to use 1 cm, come down 1 cm, okay? And then close it. Okay. And then we'll come down 1 cm again. 1 cm. Then we'll close like this. Oh my god. Alright, so after doing that closing, we'll then stick in our points. Okay, stick into our lines, I mean to say. So I'm going to take out this line and taking these 2. And then we are done with its key. So at this point you can then dimension to make your work look beautiful and look attractive. So guys, we have done a double riveted double strap zigzag butt joint. So this is the solution to the question. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe tab below there to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Drop a like, okay? Like my videos, drop comments. Make sure you go to the comment section and comment on this video, and then share this video to your friends who might be in need of it. All right, thank you guys, and see you in the next episode.